Alright, X-Men 97, episode 10, the season finale. What a finale. It was action-packed. It was a lot packed in. I mean, honestly, I could barely process it all. It was like sensory overload. Like, what the f***? But we got a little bit of Charles and Magnus backstory flashback as the two of them interacted within the confines of Magneto's psyche throughout the episode. I feel like they continue to play with the idea that this fracture in Magneto's mind, would eventually lead to the manifestation of Onslaught. It did not, at least not in this episode. So it was really no closure with that. But honestly, it was probably a bunch of Easter eggs that maybe I missed because, I got ADD and it was a lot to process. Like I said, it was a lot going on. It was a lot of cameos galore, lots of cameos. Also, the Avengers, they really did nothing to help. At least in the Second Coming storyline, the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, they both tried to help while Bastion was just eviscerating the X-Men. But yeah, Bastion, what I told y'all we would see another form for Bastion. Maybe not his final form, but damn near identical to one of his looks from Second Coming. And speaking of Second Coming, in the books, Rogue had almost like this knockdown, drag out fight with Bastion. It was almost 1v1. There was somebody else around. I don't want to spoil it too much, but Rogue had like borrowed the powers of several X-Men and went like toe to toe with Bastion. And we saw something similar to that in this episode. That fight scene between Rogue and Bastion was pretty dope. But in the comic books, Bastion pretty much still prevailed, and he actually, spoiler alert, added another X-Men body to his body count during that fight in the books. Now, the fight in the episode was obviously loosely based on the comic book, as the entire series has been. But I'm surprised we didn't see a significant kill from Bastion in this episode. But I mean, honestly, Cable could have pretty much died of embarrassment the way he got beat silly with his own arm. That was wow. That was crazy. But still, some great battle scenes. The X-Men were battling on 3 different fronts. Magneto pretty much got restored in time to save the Earth, because if Asteroid M would have impacted with Earth, then that would have been lights out for humanity, basically. But the Splinter teams are seemingly destroyed in this explosion. Oh, Sinister. The deflated Sinister. Didn't he look like DC Deadman a little bit? But yeah, after the explosion, we found out that the X-Men actually weren't dead and that we have entered the time travel phase of this series as the still Splinter teams are transported into past and future locations. So past, present, future teams all faced with the revelation of Apocalypse. See what I did there? I mean, what just happened? I gotta go back and watch it again. Bye.